So you're thinking of moving to Easton Park, but you want to know what the best deals are. Well, in this video, we're going to check out the best resale and new construction deal currently on offer in Easton Park. We're going to get after it right now. Hey, Daniel here. If you're thinking about moving to Easton Park, then make sure to subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about living in our awesome community. You know, I'm a real estate agent full-time, but I also live in Easton Park. So if you want to hear from not just an expert, but a neighbor too, my contact is in the description below. You can give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom call. I'd be happy to help you with any questions you might have about finding a house in this great neighborhood. So where we are starting today is our resale home. Kind of panning around, we are, it's a little awkward, we're in Union Park West, which is kind of the western side of Easton Park. This is a detached condo neighborhood, which means you're gonna have private roads. There's gonna be no parking on the street. And then you are gonna pay a slightly higher HOA fee. Instead of $65 for regular Easton Park, it's $100, give or take a couple of bucks, for living in the condos. But other than that, you know, it's just like living in a single family home. You have a backyard, you know, you have a decent sized living area to live in. So this home specifically is definitely for the right type of buyer. This home is listed at $395,000. It is a 2,000 square foot, 3-bed, 2.5 bath home by Meritage Homes. And this home has a couple unique features. They have solar panels already built in, so you don't have to buy solar panels and pay that over the course of it. The seller's gonna just have to eat the cost of that, which is great for a buyer. It's gonna help you with lower utility bills. And then they're also offering a grant program, if you qualify, where you can get 3% down payment basically paid off, and then it's forgiven after 3 years. So that's great for first-time home buyers, people who are trying to get into the neighborhood but maybe can't go, you know, above 400,000. You're not going to find a lot of 3-bedroom homes at 2,000 square feet in the 300,000 range. So I thought this was a great one to start the video at. So let's go check it out. So we have a 2-car garage, as you can see, plenty of parking on this driveway. And this home has been on the market for quite some time. I don't remember the exact amount of days, but they originally listed at $425,000, and then they've dropped it down to $395,000 since then. The price per square foot here is actually $197.5, which makes it, of the 96 homes available in Easton Park, this is the second lowest price per square foot in the entire neighborhood, new construction or resale, which is really good. I will say, to kind of plug another video of mine, the lowest price per square foot is actually my resale video from last month. So I did a, best deals a month in October, resale and new construction, and the resale was withdrawn from the market, then came back on the market for 25 grand less than it was. That was a 2,500 square foot home, now at $499, great deal there. And then the new construction home went under contract and then fell out of contract. So that's back on the market too. So those are great deals still available in the market. Check out my October best deals of the month video so you can get tours of those. All right, getting back to this one. So we have our main living space here. This looks like luxury vinyl plank flooring, which looks great. And then we have kind of a little nook here. And then your main island here. Really unique style. I've not seen this style before. It was one of those moments when I walked in earlier, turning the lights on, I was like, I don't like this. And then as I kept walking around, I was like, I like this. It's just different. It's very different. So you may have strong opinions one way or the other. I wish they did add handles to cabinets. It's such an easy thing to do, but you don't have you have a moderate amount of space, I would say. It's not the most cabinets I've ever seen in a home. It's not terrible. You got plenty, depending on how many people are living here. Pretty nice sized corner pantry. We do have a fridge. I believe it conveys with the home. Again, everything's negotiable in this market, so if that's important to you, I'm sure we can make that happen. You have your half bath here. Nice size half bath going underneath the stairs. Mudroom area, and then your 2-car garage. I like the natural light coming in here. I do wish they cleaned it up a little bit. You know, it's something, and you can see also the solar panel right there, kind of where it starts. So it's something on my end, you know, what I'm seeing with these great deals on the resale side is there are reasons why the home isn't selling. And part of it is it's just a slow market, but there's also little things like the garage not being tidy, right? When I walked in, there's a little bit of a smell of just kind of old, like it hadn't been cleaned in a while, which makes sense. If this has been sitting on the market for months, it's gonna start, you know, developing that smell. But it's just something that kind of pushes buyers away a little bit, I think. Also, if you look at the photos online of this specific listing, they do virtual staging, which I'm not a fan of. Personally, when I list homes, I pay for a stager to come out. I pay out of my own pocket because it's so important for people who are coming in to see the home to feel like, oh, this is home. I want to live here. I want to move forward with this. With virtual staging, it looks great online, but then when you walk in, it's a letdown. It's okay, this feels dirtier and darker and smaller than what looked like online. So it already starts off on the wrong foot with buyers, I feel. So I feel that that's a couple reasons why I think this one hasn't quite been moving on the market so far. As far as the house itself, I don't see any major red flags. You have your back patio space here. Again, kind of grimy, kind of dirty. It's just something they could have done a little bit better with. A little pressure wash would have gone a long way here. So small area. Again, that's why I'm saying this is more ideal for a first-time home buyer. You know, someone who has a big yard, this doesn't look great, but someone who is renting an apartment and doesn't have a yard at all, this is a big step up, right? All right, let's go check out upstairs. So as I said, this is a 3-bedroom. You can find 2-bedroom and some 3-bedrooms that are going to be cheaper than this in the new construction side. They're just not going to be this size. So we have a landing up here. Pretty good sized landing. And then here's the master bedroom. I really like the master bedroom bathroom. So we have the tray ceiling with the ceiling fan. Really nice size. And then the master bathroom's really nice. I was not expecting this. Tons of space. Big closet. Nice walk-in shower, dual vanity, and they added the little knobs here. They just didn't do it downstairs. I don't know why they stopped from doing that. And then over here we have our 2 other bedrooms and their bathroom. So utility closet with some shelving above, which is nice. Single sink bathroom. The tub. Guest bedroom number 1, a little small, but it does have a ceiling fan. Not all guest bedrooms come with ceiling fans. And again, ceiling fan, again, a little small. So I mean, it depends. I could see this working for a roommate situation. These rooms are pretty small though. I would see these more so for kids. If you're a family with 2 to 3 kids, and you're looking for kind of that first home, maybe you're renting an apartment and you just want to get out of that, or you're moving to Austin and you want to find a house just in a great neighborhood, but just to kind of start and maybe not stay here for 20 years, but just to start. This is definitely something that is a great fit for those types of people. Investors, maybe. I think you can probably get a cheaper home or a better investment through a brand new construction, but you know, maybe not. Everything's negotiable, right? So with the resale, it's worth kind of having that conversation with the owner and seeing like, well, what are you willing to give? What are you willing to do for this deal to go through? And if that price works for you as an investor, you know, if the math works, then go for it, right? Every investor knows that. So yeah, this is, as I said, the resale home of the month. Check out the 2 homes from last month. Those are still on sale. They're still great deals. And now we're gonna go check out the new construction deal of the month. Here's our best deal of the month for new construction. This is a Taylor Morrison home listed at $563,000. It is a 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,642 square foot, 1-story home. That puts the price per square foot at $213, much lower than the average in Easton Park. And this home was actually originally listed almost a year ago for $721,000. So much lower. It's been on the market for, like I said, almost a year, 321 days. So let's get inside and check it out. So this home actually surprised me when I did my initial walkthrough before recording. I was expecting a lot of issues. Typically you see very obvious problems when a home's been on the market for this long. Not so much with this one. So we'll kind of walk around and I don't know, you can tell me if there's design issues that you see, but here's the first bedroom, decent size, well kept. They've kept it clean very well. Guest bathroom. I can see the tile, right? The tile with the ground, the floor and the shower. It's kind of basic tile, but it is all the way to the ceiling. And then they have their silver finishes with the gray cabinets. I think that looks fine. Then we have our second guest room. Same as the first. Luxury vinyl plank flooring, pretty high ceilings. Now the ceiling does come down here, but then it goes back up when you get to the living room. So ceilings are pretty good. Good size. We have an office space here with French doors. Before we go into the main room, you have your utility room. There is no cabinet there. We do have a sink though, so that's a nice touch. And again, I like the design choice for this tile. It's a cool tile design. Kind of our mudroom area, so where you can put your shoes up. Extra storage space. This is a coat hang area. And then this home also comes with a 3-car garage. So you see 2-car garage and then you have this extra space back here. So lots of space, very few 3-car garages available, especially at this price point in Easton Park. So yeah, so far I'm impressed with this home. Let's keep looking. They have it professionally staged. I will say, I think this was just done this week or last week. One thing against this house is the photos online look terrible. It looks like someone just walked around with their phone and snapped photos, like from the hip. So I actually told the sales rep that today, and she was like, thank you for so much for telling me that, because we have a professional photography team. That shouldn't have happened. So that might be part of the reason why it's been on the market for so long, is just someone messed up with how they listed the home. But this looks fantastic, how they staged it. Then we have a decent sized island. I've seen bigger, but this one's okay. I like the lighting above. And the design choices, again, I think are fine. I mean, they keep the gray cabinets throughout. They're not doing anything wild with different color choices there. Obviously the silver hardware is kept throughout. Nothing's changed there. I will say not a ton of countertop space. So you have that little area there. And then very little spots next to the 5-burner range. And then you have this somewhat small island. So, you know, that could be a small turnoff for someone. It's plenty for me, but I don't have kids. So maybe if you have a large family, you know, you need as much space as possible when you're cooking dinner. Living room size, pretty good size. Let's check out this back patio. So, pretty large back patio, covered. Something that would concern me, and I'm sure would concern other people, is this drainage. So you see these drains coming out, right? Now, obviously there's like builder code that they have to adhere to. Otherwise the city wouldn't allow them to put it at this height, at this spot on the lot. But you know, with that, that's still somewhat of a concern. I don't want my backyard flooding every time it rains. If they could add, I don't know, just some sort of pipeline here that could carry the water down to the side of the house. Potentially Taylor Morrison would even install that. I'm not sure if they would agree to that, but if you send an offer in, they're probably going to agree to pretty much anything you ask. a home that's been on the market for 300 days on market is going to say yes to pretty much anything you ask. Here we have our our master bedroom. I would say moderate size. I've seen much larger, seen a couple smaller. This is an okay size. And then we have our master bathroom. This is quite nice. Quite nice master bathroom, lots of countertop space. Have that window in the middle for natural light coming in. We have a sunken shower with the bench, and then a very large closet space. They go back to the luxury vinyl plank here, and then this tile in the shower and flooring. So I would say that's a plus. I think the master bathroom looks really good. All right, let's go check out upstairs. I also like that fixture. That light fixture is cool. So as we're walking upstairs, I don't have the exact figures for what the current incentives are from Taylor Morrison, but I can tell you, if you haven't been paying attention to this market, it's slow. So builders are offering great incentives. So meaning you can get your closing costs paid for by the seller, or yes, by the seller. You can also get your interest rate buy down. So if you're worried about a high interest rate, the builder can help you with that too. So something to be aware of. I just don't know the exact figures for Taylor Morrison today. I don't know why, every time I walk upstairs and talk, I run out of breath. And I don't understand. I run a lot. So I'm sorry. Bear with me as I breathe into the rest of the video. We have this landing up here, lots of natural light. Not the prettiest view. We're kind of looking at our neighbor's house, so, you know, you're not gonna get the best view here, but it is a decent amount of space up here. Looks like we have a closet here. Yeah, okay. That's kind of weird. There's like no shelving or just a space. But do with that as you will. And then another closet over there. Here we have our upstairs. Okay, so the tile's kind of getting old. There's not a lot of custom done with this home, which for better or worse, right? But when it's a little different in each room, it feels like a custom home. When it's all the exact same basic beige tile, then yeah, it does get a little old. Here we have another guest room up here with their own surprisingly large closet. And it looks like, I'm assuming, yeah, linen closet. So yeah, that's it. I mean, if you're looking for a home in this price range, in this square foot range, and you're trying to find a 4-bedroom house in Easton Park, I mean, this one's pretty good as far as looking at the price comparison to other homes. And you're gonna have a ton of leverage with negotiations too. But even if this house isn't for you, please reach out. You can reach out to me, or if you know a realtor that you know, like, and trust, reach out to them. Make sure you just speak with a realtor before looking at homes in Easton Park. The realtor will be able to give you an unbiased judgment on all the homes available. Whereas if you speak with, say, a Taylor Morrison sales rep, they're gonna really push you to go with Taylor Morrison, right? So make sure you reach out to a realtor so you can see all the options that are available in Easton Park and kind of what's the best fit for you. And yeah, until next time, I hope to see you around town.